Good morning to you all. Here again, I'm doing a quick new video. I've had a pretty terrible bleeding week. I damaged my car this week, and I swapped all this round on the drum. And like I said on the previous video, I put the bio chamber there, and the ball valve. But I had a problem with the drum. It kept kicking off every 30 seconds. It's spray bar. So I've altered the water in the drum side. I've highed it and lowered it. Messed with the float switch on the drum. And we're still having problems with the drum kicking off every 30 seconds. So it weren't dirty, well, the water wasn't dropping. I originally thought, is it the control box? On that, or could it be the spray pump, pressure pump on that? So anyway, I've been to S&C Chris Coy at Doncaster because he was really helpful guy. So I really recommend him for any bits or anything you want off him, you want to go and see Chris because he'll help you out a hell of a lot. So I had a few chats with Chris over the phone, video calls, and explained to me what I need to do. So I tried anything to get this drum running, but at the moment it's in bypass mode, and it ended up turning out to be the sensor switch in the drum. That's the switch. No good, knackered. So it said come through to the shop, bring your control box, and we'll test it on mine. If it's a control box, then you need a control box. Well, not cheap, 190 quid. So I took my control box through and my spray pump, pressure pump, just to try it on his system he's got in his shop, and it turned out the box was okay and the spray pump was fine. It was a float switch. On these, it's got two little switches, and it sits just below the box there, about halfway up the box, and you can just quite see it halfway up the box there. So that's where it should be sat at your water level. So I had that set like that. This is gravity fed, not pump fed. Pump fed's called a different way around. So what it was doing, it was sat like that, and it triggering off every 30 seconds. It wasn't dropping and contacting the spacer between, or whatever you want to call it, the spacer thing there, the ring. It wasn't dropping and catching that, because the both sit. That sits, the bottom sits just on like that, and that sits at the top. So when the water drops in the drum, it drops. When it makes contact with that on your clean side, it triggers that, and the spray pump and bar will kick off, and the drum will rotate to make it clean it, obviously down to waste. So originally I thought it's something I've done wrong or something I'm not doing right, but no, it turned out it's the bloody flow switch on that to control the clean cycle. Faulty. So a lot cheaper, 36 quid, but like I said, big thanks to S&C Coy at Doncaster, because without them I wouldn't have had a clue what it were. So yeah, I fitted that, so I'm hoping it should work alright now. Just going to put it all back together pipe it all up and put it back into normal working mode, bypass the bypass mode because I'm in bypass mode in a minute, and we'll see how we go from there. Here's another quick tip as well. If you ever find these spray nozzles on here get blocked or they're not working right, they will just unscrew like that. Careful to drop them down there, or you'll struggle getting them out. So they'll unscrew, come out. Quite focusing there, and tend to build up the crap and muck in there. So it depends where you pull your water from. You pull your water from pond, you can pull some crap through the pressure pump, and it can go into these. But what I do is I top up from a top up system like that. Homemade, it's a ball valve. I find it a lot easier. So just screw back in. Just like that. And they all individually screw out. And just press your button on top of your system here, with a manual clean, and it'll kick it in and clean it. That's all you have to do. That's it. Time to get this bad boy out and do a scrape because they are not happy in the pond. So I'm going to give them a scrape, see if I find anything. Tested the water yesterday and that was all okay. So I'm going to do a couple of scrapes and we'll see how we go, and I will get back to you. Just give one a scrape, see if there's out on it. Have a double check. And I lost a couple of scale damage some on something, but a bit of flashing, but we'll check over and have a look. And I'll get back to you. Yes, so I've got Trichodina. I did try to film it, but I couldn't get a good picture off my phone. So if I'm going to get a chance, I'll overlap a picture of it. I have got Trichodina. I found one alive and about 7 or 8 more. I don't know if they were dead or alive, but they were still there. So got some malachite green. There you go. Kitsuri, malachite green, 1.4%. Little treat up to 17,600 gallons. So either PP or malachite green, but I'm not a big fan of PP, so I'd rather go for a safe bet, use malachite green. So what I'm going to do this minute, I'm just topping up some water because we're just a little bit low. So I've done that. So when I've done that is what I'll do is I shall just get a bit of crappy bottom of the pond and scrape towards bottom drain. And then what I'll do is I'll just shut drum off, empty the bio, chain back in the pond so it molests down, and then I'll shut the ball valve off and gush it right through, and I'll do that, and I'll get the treatment in. We'll see how we go. It won't be them, this will catch the beady buggers, but they're not very happy at me. I don't feel like the air being off the pond. They got used to having the air on the bottom drain on, but just while I've been scraping, we'll have a look. You see they're all up at the top there, look. So there you go, I'll mix 150ml, just sort of short 2,600 gallons for me, for my pond. So what I'll do is gradually mix that over an hour, just in the back of your shower to give it plenty aerated round. So I'll get that in. Right. So we'll tea this over the shower, just under the shower, over an hour at a time, just gently. You see it'll turn your water quite green. So hopefully this Trichodina I've got, it should go. So I'll get a couple of days and redose again, 2 or 3 days I think it takes. That should be alright. I don't know if I have to turn the shower off and go by mid return over there, but I think I'll put it over the shower and it should be alright. You can see it turns your water really green. There you go. I had my little helper helping me. And daughter Nicole. Helping me do treatment. You can see it turned the pond really green. I do apologise for the mistake, really. It's 7-day treatment, so when 7 days is up, treat again. Do over three treatments over 7 days. So do 7 days, then clean your filter out, clean any crap in your pond, then retreat in 7 days with another treatment, and then same again 7 days, and then again 7 days. No, 3 treatments, a dosage of 1 treatment over 7 days, another dosage 7 days later. Yes, so like with all treatments, you must monitor and watch your fish just to make sure they're okay, and always have plenty of oxygen going in as well. If you see any signs of struggling, could try and neutralise it with sodium phosphate or HP, or dilute a bit of water if you need to. But for this stuff, I never had much problem with this stuff, Martite Green. So yeah, I'm hoping this will kick it on the head, because they've been a bit off and not been feeding very much. So that's what I found, Trichodina. There you go. So I had a problem with my float switch over the weekend in the drum. Let sensor in the drum. I had a problem with my drum kicking off every 30 seconds on the spray bar of the drum. So I can show you it. Give me a sec. Originally I thought it was this control box that was damaged, or the spray higher pressure pump. Thought this was damaged, but anyway, I popped one to S&C Coir, Doncaster. He tested the box out and the pump, they're all working fine. So it turned out to be, so let's move all this over here. Bear with me a sec. It turned out to be the sensor switch over there that was broken and no good. So Arden picked one of them up and swapped it over. £33 something it cost me. I'm glad, because if it had been the control box, that were 180 odd quid, then in stock, so we'd have to have ordered that, or the spray pump, pressure pump, they're 160 quid. So lucky enough it wasn't any of them. So the UV does not work. I've got a brand new bulb in that. You see it lights up on green. It's not working, so the balance inside that has gone. So I've had to order a new one of them. 90 quid. Not very cheap, so all be well. We should have UV up and back and running soon. So when I get it comes this week or maybe next week, because they have none in stock, so I had to order it. So when it comes I shall fit it. Oh, you can see the media's turned nice and green in there. So I shall make another video when that comes and show you how to fit the balancing that for the UV. So if you like this video, thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, subscribe. And hope to see you on the next video. Any comments, leave down below and I will answer them best I can. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.